High definition on BBC One HD, into the air for emergency rescues.
If you're seriously ill or critically injured up here, your life is in real danger.
Complaining of severe pain.
Mid-30s, been ejected from a vehicle.
Hospital's an hour away by road, and speed is the only thing that can save you.
Yeah, Roger, Helimed 99's en route, you over.
The Yorkshire Air Ambulance and its highly trained paramedics are scrambled 1,000 times a year.
Tell me exactly what's happened.
A small child has been on the path. A wagon's cut the corner and ran over it.
Many of its ex-military pilots flew the SAS into action.
That's not a suitable landing site. This one here is.
Welcome to the life and death world of the helicopter heroes. Winter's bad news if you work for the NHS. Not only does the cold worsen many diseases and encourage viruses to spread, but the younger and fitter often find themselves dialing 999 for sporting injuries.
Snow has covered Yorkshire, and even though it's just November, the county is in the grip of a very harsh winter. Temperatures have plummeted to minus 14 degrees, the coldest on record. But while commuters are grinding to a halt, for many, the snow's brought a chance for some exciting winter action. But today, one 12-year-old's lust for adventure has left him in serious trouble, and now he needs help from the air.
Will you start walking?
I don't know if it's sledging or what he was doing. Just 12-year-olds, I would assume someone's with him.
Michael Foster has been out sledging with his friends, but unfortunately for him, he chose to tackle this slope in a slightly unconventional way.
He's having snowboarding lessons for his birthday on Friday, and he's going on Saturday, and I think he just really wanted to have a go standing up because he was doing it last year as well, and he thought he had to anger it, but it's obviously just come off.
A land ambulance crew has just managed to get to Michael. He's in a lot of pain, so paramedic Paul Bradbury, who usually flies with the helicopter, has decided to call in today's crew of Helimed 99.
So we should just be out in the open there, Steve.
Yeah, is that the big wood there that we...
Yeah.
Back at base, dispatcher John Pickford is coordinating the rescue.
Paul, they're just coming up over Thurnscoe now, so should be there in the next 2 minutes or so, buddy.
The crew of Helimed 99 know their patient has an ankle injury, but in weather like this, they also know things can quickly get much worse.
Conditions and situations deteriorate really quickly. These people probably won't be completely adequately dressed, for a long-term exposure out in these conditions. So we need to get them to a place of warmth and safety where they can be kept warm and their injuries can be treated.
Soon, they spot the ambulance.
Yeah, ambulance at 4 o'clock, mate.
And then a crowd gathered halfway down a steep slope.
That's the ambulance there, mate. Yeah. I see people on the other side of those trees to the right of the road.
Yeah, that must be them, surely.
Yeah.
No, on the ground.
He's gone down, stood up on his sledge, gone off it and just got over his ankle.
Stood up on his sledge?
Yeah, as he was going downhill. Top to toe, no other than a broken ankle. The looks of things, got pedal pulse. Can't get a line in, so he's absolutely freezing cold, frozen down. Yeah.
Fuck it up.
Darren's used to dealing with sledging accidents, but here it takes a moment for him to get his head around what Michael's been doing.
This sledge, did it have a seat on it?
Behind it does.
But we're stood up on it? Yeah. That's a lesson then, isn't it? Really? I'll not do that again.
He just got on the sledge straight away and started to come down. And he did a flip and snapped his ankle.
No, you were just
he was we didn't know he were in pain at first because he weren't doing out and he like that. And then Matty rushed to him and saying what's happened, and he said he snapped his ankle. So
I tried to get him to move because we didn't even get a go at sledging.
His mum.
We've got like a big sleeping bag with handles on it. We're going to put him inside that and then carry him back up. Well, it has two effects really. It warms him up and it makes him easy to carry for us.
Apparently he'd been stood up on the sledge and he's come off and he heard a snap
So he's been like this ever since.
As with a lot of these things, it could have been far worse, but obviously he's still got a potentially serious injury to his ankle. And the main thing is that it's just really in the middle of nowhere here, so access is a big problem. And you know, the land crew were on scene before us, but it's quite a trek for them back to their vehicle. So if it had to be carried over that, obviously there's increased time to hospital. It'd be getting colder, and then delay for kind of any definitive care that's needed to his ankle.
His birthday's on Friday, and we booked him on Saturday to go snowboarding, first snowboarding lesson.
And as the weather draws in, Michael's off on his short flight to Rotherham Hospital. Certainly not the way he expected his sledging trip to end.
Went up to the woods, just got there. I just ran in front of everyone else, stood on the sledge, realised I thought I was going to fall off, so I jumped off, and that's when I heard a really big snap.
He was really upset at first, especially because he had to cancel his snowboarding trip with school and cancel his snowboard trip for his birthday. But his spirits are up now. He seems to have got his sense of humour back, and he's all right at the moment, but I'm sure he'll get fed up.
Michael's passion for winter sports is undiminished. He hopes to be back on the ski slopes this winter, despite experiencing the risks of taking on the snow firsthand.